Some of the most powerful moments of your life will happen when nobody is watching, not when you're celebrated, not when someone tells you they're proud, but in the quiet, lonely spaces, the moments you sit with yourself and face the things you have been running from. Today we're exploring solitude, not loneliness, but the kind of quiet that transforms you, the kind nobody sees, the kind nobody applauds, the kind that actually builds you. Most people think solitude means being alone, but solitude is deeper. It is the space where your mind finally gets a chance to speak to you. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Nowhere can man find a retreat more peaceful than in his own soul." He ruled an empire, yet he understood something people forget today. You can be surrounded by others and still feel disconnected. And you can sit by yourself and feel completely grounded. Solitude isn't the absence of people, it's the presence of yourself. And those quiet moments shape you more than the loud ones. People rarely choose solitude. Often, life pushes you into it. A heartbreak, a disappointment, a betrayal, a season where you feel misunderstood, a moment where everyone expects you to be strong, and suddenly you find yourself alone. Not because you wanted it, but because growth requires it. Seneca once wrote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid," meaning you grow the most when nobody is clapping for you. You evolve the most when nobody understands what you're doing. Solitude is not a punishment, it is preparation. This is the part nobody talks about. When you're alone, your mind gets louder. Old wounds surface. You question your path. You feel emotions you've been avoiding. You confront your truth. And it can be uncomfortable, painfully uncomfortable. But that discomfort is growth. Psychologists call it cognitive clarity. The mind cleans itself when distractions are removed. In solitude, you notice what drains your energy. You see who you became to please others. You reconnect with who you were before life made you hide parts of yourself. Epictetus said, "If you want to be unstoppable, you must learn to be comfortable with being alone, because solitude forces you to face the parts of you that need healing. And healing is not loud. Healing is a whisper." There's a moment when solitude shifts. At first, it feels like isolation. Then it becomes clarity. Then it becomes strength. This is the stage where true change appears, quietly, almost invisibly. This is where you learn emotional independence. You rebuild your boundaries. You become more intentional. You stop settling. You become more peaceful. You redefine your identity. Nobody sees this stage, but everything begins here. It's the unseen hours, the late night journaling, the morning walks, the small habits, the quiet decisions, the moments of honesty with yourself. This is where you level up. Stoics practiced solitude intentionally. They used it for reflection, for gratitude, and for strengthening the mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote his thoughts privately, never meant to be published. Those writings became meditations. We read them today, but every line was written in solitude, in honesty, in quiet. Stoics believed that solitude is the gym of the mind. Reflection is the workout. Discomfort is the muscle being built. Here's how to turn solitude into transformation. Sit with your emotions instead of distracting yourself. Don't run. Listen. Your emotions are messages, not enemies. Ask yourself real questions. What do I need? What am I afraid to admit? What have I been holding together for too long? What do I want my life to feel like? Build small sacred routines, a walk, journaling, meditation, silence, a clean space, a moment with your breath. These tiny habits rewire your mind, and learn to enjoy your own company. It's one of the greatest freedoms in life. Solitude isn't a punishment. It's the space where the real you finally gets room to grow. The world sees your strength, but your strength is built in the moments no one sees. So the next time you find yourself alone, remember, you're not falling apart. You're rebuilding, quietly, powerfully, intentionally, and one day, the world will see the results of what solitude helped you become.